It was really hard for me to leave the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses when I was like 19 because I was super uneducated. Because when you're a witness, you're taught that, everybody's bad, everyone's a drug addict, everyone's crazy, unless you're a witness, unless you're a Jehovah's Witness. And so when I left at 19, it was extremely traumatizing. I had to catch up on years of things that people already knew. Thankfully, I have the internet, you guys, but if I didn't, I would be completely lost in life. But I really wish I would have, honestly, I was such a rule follower, you guys. I just wanted to make my parents happy. I did everything just to make them happy. I got good grades in school, not because I even cared, but it was just one more thing because I was like, let me do this because it's the right thing to do. I was always trying to do the right thing. I was following every single rule. I was reading the Bible every day. I would read every publication they ever published. Like, I was on top of things. And I think that was, you know, honestly made things worse when I realized I was in a cult and I left because, like I said, I was so uneducated on what the real world is like. And I had no one to help me or to guide me. And it was super traumatizing leaving by myself. And then my family was attacking me, and they threaten you so much when you leave, and all of these bad things were happening, right? Within my family, they were threatening me like to be homeless, and I was so worried, right? I really wish that I had like been, honestly, I like rebellious, or within my heart I would have known that this was all made up, because for the majority of my life I didn't realize that it was all fake and I was in a cult. Like, I thought I was going to be in that the rest of my life. I remember, you guys, there were some kids. There's not a lot of young people within that religion, thankfully. It's just a lot of like old people. But there were some kids, really the only kids there are the kids that are forced to be there by their parents, like I was. But the other young people, there some of them, you could tell that they didn't want to be there. You could tell that they were upset during the meeting, during church. You could tell that they didn't want to follow all these rules and live this life and do all this stuff. And that was when they were like teenagers, like maybe like 15, 14, whatever. And I just wish that had been me, because I was such a rule follower. And I'm like, dude, I wish that within my heart I had woken up when I was like maybe 13 or 14 or 15, instead of after I left when I was like 20. Do you know what I mean? It would have helped me so much if I would have realized, hey, this is fake and one day I'm gonna get out of here. I didn't, it took me so long to realize I was in a cult, you guys. And I wish I had been like one of those rebellious, oh, they're not spiritual. I wish that would have been me. It would have been so much easier. Like the process of escaping that, right? It would